सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा. Namaskar everybody. I'm back again with my fifth video. So today is the day after the full moon day. So it is called Pratipada Tithi. First day of the descending lunar cycle. The moon starts to shrink in size day by day from today until it disappears in the night of Onshi or no moon day. So today let's talk about the mind, because moon reminds me of our mind. There is a very intricate connection between the moon and the mind. You don't realize this perhaps, but if you are aware of your thoughts, you'll see this very clearly. That's why, the mad peoples, they are sometimes called lunatic people, right? Because they behave more violently on a full moon day or around the full moon day. There is a deep connection between the moon and the mind. Sun represents masculine quality and moon represents feminine quality. And those qualities are very much inside us also. And we must balance them if you want to enjoy a prosperous life. So what is the nature of mind today? Let's talk about it. Because why I'm talking about mind is, if you understand the nature of mind, it will be helpful for you to deal with people around you. Every day you meet with so many kinds of people. Everyone has a different mind. Everyone have their opinions about something, and you easily get into disagreements. And sometimes that disagreements keep growing and it becomes a fight. And people start hating each other. We are aware of this in our society. There is so much hate everywhere. Criminals and violence, fight over petty things. These are all due to disagreements in our mind. So let's talk more about what is mind. So in our scriptures, it is said that we are not the mind, we're not even the body, we are awareness. And this is very true. Because if you really try to identify mind, there is nothing called mind. Absolutely. It does not exist. Mind does not exist. There is a hardware, you can say brain, this we know. If you do perhaps a CT scan or something, it will show up. We have brains. And there is something more to it that cannot be seen through any such instruments, X-rays or CT scans. They can't identify something, and that something is thought. Thoughts cannot be measured with those. No, but there are other ways that can actually measure the brain activity, and that is somehow proportional to the movement of thoughts or the current of thoughts in your mind. There are certain methods, that can measure the brain. It's actually electricity flow in our brain. It is measured with some electrodes. So it is helpful to see how the state of our mind. If you see it, if you get a chance to see your own mind, you will see there are so many thoughts, and most of them are indeed unconscious thoughts. They are just coming like a wave, and they are not in control because you have never paid attention to them. If you are able to pay attention to your thoughts, you will be able to see this clearly. And if you grow enough in your consciousness, you will also be able to check those thoughts with your simple attention. You can stop the flow of thoughts in your mind. That is what yogis do. So there is nothing called mind. There are thoughts. Thoughts, we can observe them. If you are conscious, you can easily see them. They are floating somewhere. Not necessarily in the head region. There are thoughts, we don't know where exactly, but they come. And when you are really conscious, there are no thoughts. There is only pure awareness, and it is clean as still water. So there is no mind, but still, if I talk in that term, you will be confused. So I will still use the word mind. So mind is a very dangerous space. You know why? Because there are so many thoughts. There is so much there you really don't know. From your birth to the present moment, you have recorded so many things, so much information. It cannot be even measured in gigabytes. It's peta, tera, what it no even supercomputer cannot store so much data that your mind can store. It is there, everything is there, from your past life, from your evolving consciousness, when you're fish, to when you are a full-fledged human being today. All is there in your mind in certain form, and that is mind. And that's why I told you it's very, very dangerous. It is a very dangerous space. That's why yogis say, no, don't play with the mind. Drop this mind. Drop the thoughts in your mind. You must learn how to control your mind. Otherwise, it will give you so much trouble in your life. It is the only source of trouble in your life, if you understand. Because your life is shaped by the thoughts in your mind. Even this body is just a manifestation of your mind. And what is mind? It is just a bunch of thoughts. And you are thinking it on a personal level, but mind is much bigger, and it is connected. My thoughts can easily enter your mind. Your thoughts can come into my mind. Because it is connected. It is a large space, and we are identifying in a so little way, and we are saying this is my mind, that's my mind, like that. But that's not true. Mind is a very subtle body, and it is connected across all the people around this universe, all the living beings, let's say. Such is the nature of mind, and it has so much information. All the bad things, good things, everything is there. And that's why I warn you, don't play with the mind. Don't try to dig in your past. I know many people like to indulge in memory. They want to remember the old good memories, but that is not the wise thing to do. Because even when you are digging good memories, you can get bad memories too. Because if you try to dig a hole on the ground, you must throw the soil on the top level, right? If you want to get soil, let's say if there is some gold hidden under the earth, but before you can get that gold out, you will also get some mud that is along the way. So if you dig your mind for good, you are bound to get some bad memories as well. The bad memories will also get out of your mind, and it will bother you. So never try to play with mind. Leave it as it is. Be yourself as pure awareness, and check your mind. If you don't do that, you'll have troubles in every steps of your life. And it is not only your mind. Everyone's mind is the same. Whether it is your mom, dad, brother, sister, friends, neighbors, every human being has the same mind. So when you are dealing with other people, be aware of this. a person can turn into a ghost in no time. If you are not aware, if you use your mind, or let's say in a simpler terms, if you, let's say, judge someone, you are using your mind, and that will activate their minds too, and there will be a fight. There will be a fight between your thought and the thoughts in that person's mind, and it will create tension. So whenever you deal with other people, please be aware of this. Treat everyone with respect. Look them as pure consciousness, as awareness, as the extension of your own self. That is indeed the truth. Don't try to evoke their mind. It will come back to you, it will haunt you, and you cannot blame anybody if you face any troubles, because you created the trouble yourself first. That is the nature of mind. So try to understand the nature of your mind, and try how to not get entangled with it, how to leave it in its own place, and how to remain as you are, as awareness. If you do that, your mind cannot affect you. It is dangerous, but if you don't touch it, it cannot affect you. So my blessings are with you. Please take some time to realize this. Pay attention to your thoughts and try to understand the nature of your mind. Your mind is very reactive. If you are not aware, if you are unconscious, even for a moment, the mind goes uncontrolled. A chain of thoughts come and it will destroy you. So be as you are without your mind, as awareness. Hare Krishna.